lost myself.
So, you're probably wondering how I ended up here. I started in banking as my first job right out of college. In January of 1987, I graduated from St. John's University in Queens, New York City, with a degree in finance and economics. While working on my master's in accounting, life stepped in. I got married, had kids, my family was growing, as was my career. But I always remained connected to the village of Floral Park and the town of Hempstead where I grew up.
Even today here in Floral Park, I literally live right across the street from the house I was born and raised in. This is the house I was born and raised in, and I live right over there. I played here with my brother and sister. Growing up, we had 3 cousins down the block where my mother's sister lived, and my mother's brother, another 6 cousins, 12 blocks away. Today, my brother owns this house and my father lives with him. I live across the street, my aunt lives there, my uncle still lives down the block, and my cousins, many of them still live in town. It goes without saying, Italian families do stick together.
It was back then that I got started in politics at the age of 13. I was helping my Uncle Frank as he ran for the local board of trustees, and won. He later would go on to be mayor of the village of Floral Park, but more about that later. As is typical in the world, things don't always go as planned. Early in my career, I was with Chase Bank in New York. They decided to downsize. It was then I joined a smaller bank, who ironically, within 9 months of starting, began the process of closing their bank. It turned out to be an interim job, but the experience opened a lot of doors. From there, I went on to work in the sanitation department in Public Works. How I got there, you ask? I know a guy. My uncle. They were looking for a, quote, accountant type. Typical government, an accountant type, but that's how I got started in Public Works. I started working in sanitation with a gentleman named Dick Ronan, who I shared a wall with. He quickly became Commissioner of Sanitation and made me his Chief of Staff. Shortly after, he became the president of our local New York Metro chapter. He brought me along and introduced me to the world of APWA. We worked together for 18 years. In 2009, Dick retired and I stayed in sanitation. Then in 2016, the town board tapped me to be the Deputy Town Comptroller and Director of Purchasing, which was great, because my uncle, the one who helped me get the job, was the Commissioner of Purchasing here when I first got started. And it turns out, I ended up taking 2 of his jobs, running the purchasing department, and later becoming mayor of the village of Floral Park.
You never know where your professional career is going to take you. I've always kept my hand in banking. Did I happen to mention I'm president of the credit union?
Serving my community is as important as serving my family, who incidentally make up a good chunk of the community. I've been blessed and lucky with a career beyond words, and it's all because of Public Works.
During my tenure as mayor, my daughter gave me this gift. It says, "Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree long ago." It's a quote by Warren Buffett, and it truly goes to the heart of everything that we all do. Here in Public Works is where we work and focus our efforts to improve the quality of life for our communities and our families, and families you don't even know. Make each day purposeful. You know someone is sitting in the shade today and will be tomorrow because someone did plant a tree long ago. And that someone is you. You create the future for countless individuals who you will never meet. And you make people's lives better each and every day with the things you do and the efforts that you make.
So when you look at the streets you grew up on, the school you attended as a kid, the parks you played at, even the annual town holiday celebrations, they connect us and create memories that bind us together as a family, as a community. We all have a hand in that. Our communities are ever evolving with friendships, relationships, technology, and even artificial intelligence, which only increases our ability to service our communities. Reaching across communities is what we do every day, guiding, elevating, and improving quality of life for all. So what are you going to do today?
Che vas a hacer hoy?
Alors, qu'allez-vous faire aujourd'hui?
Cosa farete oggi?
那么，你今天打算做什么呢？
Так что же вы собираетесь делать сегодня?
Oh, did Dom just walk out? I'm not going to look. So is it me? I mean him. Or me? No, wait. It's me. Indeed.